What you're about to see are raw, live, real conversations between patient and doctor, ages ranging from 30 to 60. The patient's main concern is getting rid of unwanted fat and lifting their face using Endolift or Thread Lift. Those two procedures are non-invasive, safe, and effective treatments in the right hands. Timestamp is in the description. Enjoy.
No, I don't like
It's fillers move, and so ideally for you, I can see that you have a little bit. I mean, you have no lines, but having a little bit of a elevated cheeks will highlight your cheeks and make you look younger. The second part is you have some looseness under the chin. We could make that fat go away and make it really snatched.
Yes, I want to snatch under here.
So you get the nice thin chin below the chin, and also you have a little looseness under the jawline. So we can treat the submental area or the under the chin area with the Endolift, and also make a little hole, and also thin the under the jawline.
Right, because this is what let me show you what the Endolift I'm talking about right here. I know that's why, because then I can always come back and do it again probably like a year after or something.
Which one?
The Endolift, right?
Usually, in your case, one time is significant. You're not that full, so one time is good enough.
Until as time goes by, because so how much is the microneedle in here?
What kind of microneedling?
How much is the RF?
RF microneedling?
Yeah.
One moment, let me see. Okay. Have you had microneedling before?
No.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So microneedling, it's great for people of color. You don't have to worry about hyperpigmentation after laser. Like laser, especially like CO2 laser, people of color tends to get darker. I have a laser called PicoSure that there is a chance, but very low, and that gets rid of these little spots.
The pores.
It'll make those pores smaller and also diminish the
hyperpigmentation.
Yeah, right. So we do have the microneedling, the radiofrequency microneedling as well need multiple treatments, just as PicoSure, usually 3 or 4 treatments. You can do radiofrequency microneedling. Unfortunately, there's for that, microneedling is fine. CO2 hurts and downtime's more. So we put a numbing medicine, numbing cream, and then we do the face, the full face, and then people are different. Some people say it hurts, some people say it doesn't, but it does hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're burning the skin with the radio frequency.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you, because I just wanted to know the price, because I didn't know you guys did a microneedle too, and I did make an appointment to get microneedle somewhere else. But this person, she don't do, because this the Endolift, I couldn't find that in New York, so I was really excited when I did.
Right.
But anyhow, even if I did the microneedle and RF, how soon after do I get to do the Endolift?
You can do. I typically would ask you to wait 2 weeks or a month.
Okay, because
2 weeks is fine.
So this is the Endolift, right? Just know what you see. That's how they do the laser in there.
Right, I understand. But you don't need that. In your case, you just need the jawline.
Yeah. So I only need a jawline. But how are you gonna fix the cheek? How are you gonna do the cheek?
Oh, so
would that be the Endolift too?
You can do here. The thing when you do, it really depends what you want. Now, if you want just tightening, you can do the Endolift. It will tighten, and unfortunately, it also melts some of the fat. In your case, I don't think you need that because you want to look young. You want to have fat there. If you were like 60 or 50 or plus, and this is really drooped, and then there's a lot, and people are different. If you have a lot of fat there, then doing endolift to tighten and get rid of the puffiness would make sense. In your case, no. You, especially you don't have any nasolabial folds, right? Doing endolift to tighten this doesn't make sense.
Okay.
What makes sense is lifting, and lifting is right away. It lasts about 1 to 2 years, and the downtime is very minimal.
Okay, so you said if I do the endolift, this is gonna automatically tighten.
It will tighten, but it more contouring. It contours your chin.
Yeah.
It's gonna make this thing much. It'll go away. It'll hug your chin, and also it'll hug the chin below your chin line.
Right.
So it'll make your lower jaw look smaller and more thinner. So in your case, I would recommend doing the thread lift to lift.
The thread lift?
Yeah.
I don't like thread.
Why not?
I don't like the thread because I just like learn, from other from since researching all this different stuff. The thread lift, the thread stays in your face.
Yeah, but it melts over 6 months. They're absorbable. They don't stay forever.
But even though the thread lift, even though they melt, do they does it stay lifted?
Yeah, but so it's not permanent. It lasts for 1 to 2 years.
So even though after 1 to 2 years, now what? I have to go get another thread lift again?
You could do it again.
Oh, I could do endolift?
Or endolift, sure.
So how would you know if the thread is in my face or not? Because I saw videos that people who did thread lift and then actually went to get a real facelift after when the doctor opened their face, they still had threads in it.
No, well, depends on when you're doing the what do you call the PDO threads, polydoxone. That thread is absorbed by your skin. I mean, it's a suture. When we do abdominal surgery, do any surgery, we use absorbable suture. That doesn't stay forever. That melts away. And then what do you call, when you come in, some people say, "Oh, the thread will create scar tissue." Yes and no, not significantly. They're not huge. What do you call scars? The previous lady that came in, she had a facelift, and I said, "You can put a thread to lift your face." They go, "I'm worried about getting scars." I go, "You had a facelift. You already have scars. If you take your face off the underlying fat pads, you're gonna have scars. So the fact that you're putting 3 sutures under your skin, there's not gonna. In fact, it's going to be harder for me to put it in because you had a facelift. You already scars there and trying to put it in threads. But you don't need to worry about mentally saying, oh, it's going to cause me to have scars. It's not true. So when people hear, oh, it caused scar tissue, I can understand. But you don't have to have the PDO thread. You can do, I would recommend the following. First, do the jaw. When you make the under the jaw smaller and then your jawline smaller, it'll give you more balance. Your jaw will be smaller and then your cheeks will look bigger regardless because you have a smaller jaw.
Yeah, but what about when I lose weight? Because I'm about to lose 25 pounds, so I know my face is going to be smaller.
Then you need another treatment afterwards. I have a lot of my patients come in, especially if they've been on Ozempic or tirzepatide, right? Mounjaro. They lost 40 pounds and they come in and they have really loose skin because they were fuller. And the fat's gone, but the skin's loose. These are actually the perfect patients for the endolift. It tightens it, right?
So you don't think I should lose the weight first and then do the endolift? And that way I could just pay down for it until I'm done?
If you're going to lose weight, how are you going to lose weight?
Diet, exercise.
That's not easy.
I know, but I really want. Even if I lose 15 pounds, I could be okay.
Okay, so if you're gonna be dedicated and actually say I'm gonna lose 15 pounds, I would recommend having the treatment afterwards.
Yeah, but I still want to pay for it. So is there any way I could just continue to pay for it? So by the time I reach ready to do the treatment, I already paid for it.
I typically don't offer a payment plan, but I mean, you're asking me to.
Oh, okay, so better just save the money then. Okay.
Yeah. So,
how much is the whole treatment for the endolift for here?
So I'll give you numbers here. 1 second. So we're just talking about the jaw, right? Not the
Yeah.
top. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Now, give me the jaw. Give me the how much is everything. If I had to do the jaw and the top.
but minus threads. You don't want threads.
No.
Okay.
I don't want threads yet. No, I don't feel like I want threads yet. But if I'm gonna put threads, I might as well get a facelift.
Yeah.
You guys do facelift too?
Mm.
Okay.
So your jawline
Mm-hmm.
on your chin, submental. If you look straight. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you're younger?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Like how much younger?
20 years younger.
20 years younger. When I was 20?
Or whatever.
Okay,
10 years younger. Okay.
When I was 20, let me see if I get pictures when I was 20. That's like about 15.
Yeah.
Let me see. These photos is not like 20, but these are like 27.
Okay. Let's see.
But I was slimmer there too.
Oh, yeah, you're slimmer. But also, okay, you do have a higher... Let me put my glasses on. I don't see anything without my glasses here.
I could get probably better pictures too.
Okay.
This is when I was like 27.
Yeah, okay, so you do have high cheeks, right? So, yeah, look straight, smile for me. Okay. I see. Okay, good. So you do have the following. You have... Okay, so you have high cheeks, but you do have a little bit of fullness below the cheek, right? A little more here than here. So if you want to, if you don't want to physically lift, you can also modify your cheek by over here, tiny bit, tiniest bit to get rid of the fat, tiny bit. I don't want to make it sunk in. It's just a tiny bit. What are we doing? We're trying to accent your cheeks, right?
Yes.
And if you get rid of some of this fat here, it will accent your cheeks. And then what do you call it? You will get rid of the under the chin and also under the jawline.
And this year is when I was like even, okay, this year, I mean, you can barely see it, but yeah, this year when I was like at least 20,
Yeah, see, look.
21 here.
Right, you have high cheek. You have high cheek there, and you were thinner there. So also, you had
Yeah, over here is definitely like about 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Or 15, 20, yeah.
So you have a high cheekbone, but also if you don't want to lift it, you can modify the cheek area. You can what do you call contour it so that the cheeks are more noticeable. It'll be really light. I'm not going to do it heavy. You just barely to make your cheekbone look higher and get rid of the thing. But ideally, if you were to do this, right?
Yes.
I noticed that there's a lot of difference when you're thinner and while you're younger.
Yeah.
But when you're thinner,
when I'm thinner, yeah, my face gets smaller.
Yeah, exactly. So I would recommend you to lose the weight, and then after that, that's the hardest part, losing weight.
I have to lose a bit. Do you guys have any weight loss specials here?
No, I don't do weight
loss. Okay.
No weight loss. I mean, I thought about doing the the injectables, but I decided not to.
Okay.
There's so many other doctors, and also online you can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it the regular way. I'm gonna do the keto because if I really stick to it, I know I can lose the weight fast.
Yeah. So once you lose weight, then your face would be less fuller, and then we'll get a sense of what needs to be.
And then I can do the endolift for the whole face because that's what I really want to do.
Oh, you can do the whole face. But the question is, doing everything the whole face is not. You want to contour your face. There's no reason to do the whole face.
Right. You want it to look natural.
Yeah. So you have high cheekbones to start with. There's no point of melting the fat that's on top of your cheekbones.
Right.
So that's your best part. You have high cheekbones, and most people want cheekbones, right? And some people put fillers there to get a nice cheekbone. You don't need to touch that. All you need to do is, because you have a full face, because of the if you lose weight, this is going to go down by itself, and you see how much what's left over. Do you need to actually make it smaller? You may not. You may just you may look good by itself. And whatever is left over, then you could recontour it to make it look even younger.
Right, contour, right.
So recommendation: lose weight and come back, and we'll reevaluate. And I'll tell you what is available. I'll give you the prices for the
Yeah,
chin.
give me
though.
the price. Yeah, that's the most important.
So I'm not gonna give you prices for the upper, just the
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
chin.
interested in. The whole contouring.
You could do later. Just right now, what you need contouring is the under the chin.
Okay.
So right now, yeah, on the chin. So on the chin alone is 1,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to include. You're gonna do under the jawline as well. So jaws and cheeks. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially the whole entire lower jaw. Yeah. You're not so severe, so I'm just gonna. All right, 1,500 here, and bilaterally, what it called, just to make it tighter. I'm gonna thin out the lower jawline. I'm just adding 250 above that, so it's gonna be 1,750 for the under the lid and jawline.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not giving.
That'll be still cheaper than me going to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. So I'm not charging you much here,
Okay.
but so it's a little bit. Essentially, it's the lower jaw, right? So the under the chin and then the jawline. I should have charged you more, but hey, 1,750. I would like this is cash discount, okay?
All right, so I can't pay with my card. I have to buy cash.
Yeah. So you should first of all, number one, lose weight. That's the hardest. I can't lose weight.
I can lose weight. I mean, like once I don't eat carbohydrates, it melts off.
Oh yeah, okay.
It melts off.
Then after that, you come back and I would look at your face again. You may not need even the buccal fat.
I don't know, because when I lose weight, I feel like I see lines here.
Okay, then that's why you need to come. I mean, when we lose weight, lines show where it's not there
exactly. I see because even when I was younger, and I lost weight, I saw lines in my face in my 20s. Like over here, I had like a sink.
Okay. It depends how deep it is. If it's mild, you don't do anything. If it's significant, you can contour the fat around the line, or you could fill it with fillers, which is not lasting. But
I don't like fillers.
The only thing you do is you have to reevaluate. I mean, when you gain something, you lose something.
Yes.
Like with people who gain weight, I mean, who's heavy and lose a lot of weight, the skin is just loose.
Flat.
Yeah. And the Endolift is really good for that. I've done that on many patients who would have Ozempic face. We're very loose.
Good?
Came out great.
Wow.
It comes out. You want me to show you pictures?
Yes, let me see.
There's this one.
Let me see some before and after.
I have it. I'm trying to have Andrew create one, but I have one here that's previously. She had. Okay, let me see. So she had same thing. She lost a lot of weight, and she had loose skin. She also had a fat under the jaw. Here, okay, there she goes. So I changed phones and I lost all the pictures on my WhatsApp. I'll have to show you on here. I had so many pictures gone. Like, oh my God, I lost it all. Let's see here. Okay, here. I'll show you media. Here. Okay, and the left. Okay, so this is nope. Before, I'll show you. This is So this is her before the procedure. Before.
And she looks so good still.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
she has a little fullness here.
Yeah.
Little fullness here. And then she had the fullness here. She lost a lot of weight. So she had this fullness here. She had on the chin
you see,
fat.
you gotta suck that up, right?
It's on the chin fat right here. So she had fullness here. And So same thing here. She had this fullness here. It was loose, and she had this on the chin.
Right.
She had a previous procedure. It's called something tight. It's a radio frequency device. You put it under the skin. Anyway, she said it helped a little bit, but not significantly. Right. So she came to me. See, this is previous. I didn't do this. She had this before.
Right.
She had a burn.
Wow.
From the previous procedure. So she has a burn. See, that's not me.
Right.
That's okay. So that's previously. Okay. So now let's go back. Oops. No, that's a different person. Sorry. After. Here's after. Okay. So this lady this is like a month out.
Oh, it looks so smooth.
Smaller.
Yeah, it looks way smaller.
Yeah, way smaller.
Wow.
See? Way
and it looks smoother too.
Yeah, it'll tighten the skin, see? So it's smaller here.
Yes, wow, way smaller. Sheesh.
This is she had a burn. I guess she had previous burns here, right?
Yeah.
When I did the procedure, I had a little burn as well.
Right.
But I was she told me, "Doc, I have a little burn." I go, and I don't like burns because it leaves a scar, right? So I was aggressive with the post treatment. I gave her a strong steroid cream, and yeah, I mean it's much better than before, right? You saw the previous spots even before us, and I whacked her with this. Was there before. This is the hyperpigmentation she had. This is a burn that healed like this, but you can see the rest of the area. It was all blotchy, but I hit her with the real strong steroid and got rid of all the burn.
Very good.
So let's see here. See?
It looks very smooth and contoured.
Yeah, see? No more waddle.
Yeah. No more little chin hanging.
Yeah. So
I like that. So she only did the jaw. She didn't do her upper face or nothing.
No, she just did here in the jaw.
Wow, and it makes such a difference.
Yeah, she looks young. She's very happy. Yeah, see?
Wow, it makes her face look so much smaller.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you didn't think over here needed anything, no?
No, she didn't need it. I mean, she lost a lot of weight, and then actually she did ask me after I did the procedure, she wanted a filler, right? Unfortunately, I didn't have filler. I used it all up. I have to order it, and then she said, "Okay, that's fine." She went somewhere else to get a filler. I said, "That's fine." So she had filler done, and
So you didn't think the endolift would have correct that?
this no.
No.
No. This is because her face is lower. I mean, if you lift the face, she's also anti-thread lift. She didn't want a thread lift. So you can hide this thing by getting rid of this here. You can melt the fat here so that's more smoother.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about you. We'll see once you lose weight how much of a deep sulcus you have, how much, and then you can treat that by melting some of this fat so that the elevation is less noticeable.
Yeah.
And also when you melt the fat here, it highlights the cheek. And you have nice pretty cheeks. It's elevated, it's high cheek. So if you get rid of, like here, she's not as full. This one's just fuller here. I didn't touch her. Did I touch her? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I know I just did the jaw and under the chin. Right. And then you could also address this at the same time. So all these things you can, at the time you lose weight. Yeah, you lose weight and then you can figure it out.
And I don't know. You see, this is not, I have incisions where he supposed I had picked up. But what I think he did the, and then look.
Right, when was that?
I'm not happy. This 2022.
22. Okay, so 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So was it significantly more worse before?
No.
So you don't
maybe like double
this? Okay. So let me.
But now it's like sadly I paid a lot of money.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? I don't want to go under the knife. Somebody told me, oh, you gotta look into endolift. It's, no downtime, no incision. and it's gonna tighten up that loose skin. I said, well, I'll give it a try.
Well, downtime is there is some swelling, but there is no incision per
Okay.
se. I see that it's not. You have more loose skin.
Yeah,
This is more loose skin.
yeah.
So-
So just do the, what was it that, I forgot the name of the laser.
Right. We have CO2 laser.
Yeah,
Did you say CO2?
which is supposed to tighten it.
Yeah, I have the CO2 laser
Yeah.
as well. I have other lasers, but to maximize the tightening, CO2 is the recommended. The other lasers just resurface and make it look more youthful, but the CO2 does tighten, and I have that laser available.
What about the Endolift? Will
Endolift?
give me a better result.
Endolift, we use Endolift more for if you have fat underneath because
Right.
it does shrink the fat. You can do Endolift to tighten, but then it can also melt the fat more. So in your case, most of this is not fat; it's all loose skin.
Yeah.
And then so when you want to tighten it, then I would recommend the CO2 laser first.
First.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you do the CO2 laser, we try to treat everything one time, but sometimes you may need more than one treatment to tighten it.
To tighten it.
But even with CO2 laser, there's still a limitation. If it's really too loose, you have to physically take a little strip of skin. And it's not that hard. I mean,
Really? They
Yeah.
could take skin under
yeah,
from here?
yeah, you take a
Where
little,
would they make the incision at?
you put it right here under the lash line.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
yeah, so it's fairly easy to do. You can do it with the big incision with the knife, or you can just essentially crimp the skin with the little hemostat and then cut it and then put sutures. It's still cutting the skin.
When he did this, I couldn't feel my eyelashes for over a year. Like
What?
I would put, like I had no sensation.
I see.
And like for over a year, I would put on mascara.
And did it come back?
Yeah, thank
Okay.
God.
All right.
Yes, it did.
So that's typically not a result. I've never had that personally. I do blepharoplasty as well. I never had patients complain about it. I guess if you do a large incision and if you do it more aggressively, the nerves are, can be a little bit
I'm
injured.
not happy with.
Anyway, right now,
I won't mention his name because I don't want
that's fine.
to, degrade anybody.
Let's go forward. Okay. So are you looking for any other places? On the face, just under the chin?
This bothers me so much.
Okay, so we could do everything step at a time. So you do have a lot of loose skin here. And then you have a little bit of fat. And the lift will get rid of the fat and it'll also tighten. It'll get it.
It makes me look older.
Right.
Like,
this when we do this, it will improve this.
I hope
right?
so.
You do have a lot of loose skin. So I can't promise you that it's going to be like totally gone, but it'll definitely improve it a lot and get rid of the loose skin and then make this a little tighter. When it's really loose, Endolift can't fix the whole thing. You actually have to cut the skin off, but this is appropriate enough for the Endolift to improve it dramatically. So, right, we'll see what happens afterwards. You'll probably be very happy with it. It'll be really,
I hope so.
it will be very tighter.
I ain't scared to go under the knife again. I'm like,
okay.
And if it doesn't like the first session, like, could I come back another time? And
we could always
retry?
repeat. Yeah, we could always repeat the session later. But under the lid, under the chin, sorry. Endolift has 2 laser frequencies,
right?
And 1470 and 980.
Use the highest, whatever.
So the 980 is for the fat removal, and that's what I use for get rid of the fat under the chin. If it's the face, we use 1470 because
No, I like my fat cheeks.
The thing is, for the face is one frequency, and on everything else here, I'll use 980 to get rid of the fat and tighten as well.
Yeah.
So we can do that, and when I do the procedure, I do ask for a clearance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give you what are pre and post procedure instructions. I'm going to give you a clearance note for you to take you to the doctor. And the reason I do that is because the biggest issue is bleeding. And you don't have any other medical problems? Are you taking any medicines? Any antibiotics?
No.
Any antifungal medicine?
No.
Okay. Are you on any non-steroidal Advil or anything?
No.
Okay, so that's fine. So I'm going to look through your medical records, and I'll see if there's any medication that may sensitize or make your skin react poorly to laser energy. Right now, it doesn't sound like it, but I'm going to renew it anyway. So I'll give you that clearance. You go get that clearance, and if everything's fine, you have your primary care provider send it to me, and then we can book the procedure.
Dr. Kim, she's in the Bronx area.
Okay, so now we could always, with any procedure, first time meeting here, so it's like you don't know me, right?
Right.
So for me, I'm not here to just sell a procedure. I'm here to create a relationship where you like and trust.
Right.
So most people have a procedure, and then if they like the results, they always talk about something else. What about this doctor?
Yeah.
What about this doctor?
That's why I said I'm leaving.
So we'll do one step
now,
right,
and then
so we'll do one step at a time. We'll do
because everything is money
under the chin first, and then we can see the results, and we can discuss about other treatments later.
Okay.
So we're going to give you the clearance now. Get that. That's the first thing to do. Get that, and then have it sent to my office, and then you talk to the staff.
So how soon can we?
Right, faster you get the clearance, send it to my office, and then we can book the procedure. I do it at the end of the day.
The ending of the day.
I don't do it in the morning, and then because I don't want
ending of the day. What time is the
around
ending
3
of the
o'clock.
day? 3 o'clock and on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then because I don't want to be in a hurry to do yours and then go see another patient.
No, please don't be in a hurry. Please help me.
So I do it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we do the endolift here. Then,
I was looking at the pictures outside. If that's your work, it's pretty good.
Well, I do actually have
more.
I can send you pictures. Okay. Can you send pictures to us? Pictures, pre and post pictures of, especially under the chin, right?
Yeah. I'm amazed what parts of the body that you couldn't see.
So let's I'll send you pictures so you know what's the results. The quote is individual results may vary, but this is the general what can be done with endolift. Okay. The good thing part of it, endolift, is the downtime is very short. It's about 2 weeks. First week you'll have like the first day you may notice a lot of swelling. Second and third day you're gonna feel swelling, and then after 1 week you'll get more swelling, and then after the week,
so my neck is gonna look bigger.
You may not red, but puffy. So I need you to go buy compression bandages, the one that goes under the skin, under the chin, and then you put it on top of your head. So you keep the swelling down, and also helps make the skin tighter and as it heals. Okay. So buy that. So I'll give you the instructions.
When he did this, all he gave me, it was like literally like a wraparound. That detaches.
Right.
He put one here and then one around my.
Right. So it's the same thing. So, but you can purchase that on your own before the procedure.
I still have it.
Okay, you can use it. So it's important that on the first day you do a lot of ice compresses.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll give you instructions what you should take and what should not take. Things you should not take is like aspirin, vitamin A, vitamin E, anything that's gonna promote the bleeding time. So you don't want bruising. Bruising is the worst thing to have.
Well, I take like fish oil.
No.
Magnesium.
That's fine.
It's like a 12-in-1 magnesium.
Yeah.
It has the citrate and all that.
Those okay, but fish oil lengthens the bleeding. So there's all these instructions.
Okay.
What what supplements
Not to take in. Okay.
All right,
No problem.
about 2 weeks before the procedure. Okay.
I'm a good patient. I follow instructions. Trust me.
Okay, so we can do that, and then you could always have you contacted me anyway through WhatsApp at all?
No.
Okay, so you can easily go to my website at leevision.com, and on the bottom it says contact me. There's a little icon that jumps, and you can just say hello to me and on WhatsApp.
I have WhatsApp.
Yeah, so I would personally answer any of your questions that you may have.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm the only one who answers it. So when you WhatsApp
You say
hi,
after the procedure.
even before, a lot of people have questions before.
I know that you kind of forget
So
during the
right. So I let the patient have opportunity to talk to me directly. Oh, how long is the swelling? What's the side effects? All the things I could answer. And not everyone remembers all the questions they want to ask me while you sit here. So after they go home, and then
because you're kind of nervous, like
yeah. So I allow that that forum to be available for all my patients. So you say hello, hi, and then ideally you take a picture of yourself and send it to me, because I have a lot of prospective clients wanting the procedure, and also a lot of people asking. If they just say, "Oh, this," I wouldn't remember who sent it. So just take a picture. I go, "Hi, my name is," and then I'll know who you are. Okay?
No problem.
Any other questions?
No. I'm trying to get that clearance today if possible. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. So
I want to do this like.
So do it quickly. And then we do the procedure here. So after the clearance comes in, you speak to the girls in the front or the staff in the front, and they'll give you time when to come in.
So I have to come in. They can't fax it in.
They could email it, fax or whatever.
Okay.
As long as we get it, and then it says person is cleared for surgery without any issues, and then we'll give you you call them, or text or email, and ask for a procedure date.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll do that.
Thank you.
Typically, I don't do Mondays because Mondays are very busy for me, and usually it's Tuesday through Friday. So when you have this procedure, you need to come back. I want to see you in a week.
Okay.
Okay. I want to see the follow-up. I want to know if the swelling is more than usual or below usual.
A picture every day.
I would like that. I mean,
show the progress.
Yeah, right after the day after the procedure, take a photo, send it to my WhatsApp, and then you can if you wish, you can send videos, whatever you like. I would like to know the progress, but I do want you to come back in a week so I can judge the effects of the laser.
I'm gonna start as of today or before.
Right. So let me.
The after is gonna be.
I'm gonna take pictures before you go. Okay. Can you give me one moment? Let me get my photo. Okay.
What I'm gonna do now?
Hat off. Thank you.
I know I have my grades. I have a hair appointment on Friday.
Okay. Look straight ahead. Thank you. Look straight. Okay. Look straight ahead. Thank you. Okay. Chin up. Okay. Look straight. Okay, great. So
you have 3 more angles for the chin.
3 more angles?
Yeah.
Lift. Okay. All right. Chin lift. Good. Chin lift. Okay, chin down. Okay. Chin down.
Perfect.
Good. Thank you.
Chin down will look good.
So
Sometimes just talking, I'm like trying to suck in my neck.
no, there'll be a lot of improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it benefits me?
Yeah. Of course.
I'm like a good candidate for it.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get rid of a lot of the fat and also tighten the skin.
I know I can still feel fat.
Yeah.
I'm like, he didn't, but what can I say?
Yeah. Well, you can't take all the fat out, but you're here essentially for a touch up.
I mean, like, exactly, but I went under surgery and, like, you see, he pulled everything back to my ears.
Yeah. Right.
You know, I had incisions all the way back. I'm
Yeah. So that's essentially that's a mini facelift.
Yeah, like.
And the chin.
Yeah,
lipo.
it was just my neck that I didn't want my face to be stretched. I like my fat cheeks, like I said.
Okay.
Right? So he wanted to, but I said, no, I want you to concentrate on my neck.
Right.
But in the beginning, it looked like it was going well, and then it just sagged back down, like, okay.
Okay. So let me touch you up and make you
Just
happy.
melt my skin.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're gonna give you the forms. You fill it out, and we'll proceed forward.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Nice to meet you.
And then I guess the Groupon and everything.
We'll take care of that. Yeah.
And I spill some water. I don't want nobody too full.
Oh, it's okay.
My cup.
Oh, okay. I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
You got it. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
All right.
I see.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much. I see you guys soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome.
Are you on any medication?
No.
Any other medical problems? High blood pressure, diabetes, anything? No. Okay. So, what part of your face would you like to fix?
The chin.
Your chin.
She has like a, I mean, when she gets,
Yeah.
it start hangs.
Anywhere else?
I mean, maybe the jawline to make it more active.
Okay, so let me wash my hands a little. Okay, good. Now let's look straight ahead for me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is a little loose there, and also some little fat over here. Just look over here. It's a little loose. Did you lose any weight?
But Belita peso.
No. Okay, that's her. Okay.
Yeah, she gets that even when she was skinny, she still had that pouch.
Oh, she had. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing is, she has, not only does she have the, what are called, the pouch, or the loose skin and a little bit of fat, she also has it under the jawline.
Yeah.
So if we were to do this procedure, I wouldn't just do here. I would also do the jawline to make it more sculpted, so that this one's not so bad. Yeah. You don't really need anything. She's always like this? Does she like?
¿Vale?
Does she like the fullness?
Tiene un problema con está como medio buchudita. No tiene problema, no te molesta. No, she just
Yeah, just her.
she always had like that.
Yeah.
She's just the bottom.
That's fine. How old are you?
31.
31. Okay, so yeah, not yet. But she has a little bit of, her face has a little drooped a little bit, tiny bit. See, that's why the line is more noticeable. If you lift it like that, that's not as noticeable, and she looks much younger.
Que se puede subir mucho arriba, quitar la línea y te ve más joven.
Yeah. Right. So when you look at your mirror, when you go to the mirror and go like this, you'll see that you're much younger looking.
And what would that would be considered what, like that's like a...
Yeah, endolift, and you could recontour your face, but not necessarily lift. It'll tighten the skin. It can melt fat, right?
Okay.
But it won't really lift. And a lot of the issues here is because her face is sagged a little bit. Yeah. And so this over here, excuse my fingers are cold. This one is great with endolift. You can get rid of all of this, and also I would recommend not only the under the chin, also the jawline, and so the jawline would be more sharper,
Yeah.
and her chin would be smaller, and therefore make the face look narrower.
Okay.
Okay, so the other things that I can offer with the endolift is to actually lift the face. I mean, when you do endolift here, this will be, you can melt the fat, but part of it is that this fat makes her look a little younger.
Yeah.
But if you were to lift it, it would bring this fat back higher. The fat used to be above her cheeks, and she have no lines. So you can go to the mirror later today when you go home and go, "Oh yeah, I do look much better," right? So, but that's the how to fix this. I offer thread lifting as well. PDO thread lift. So what does it do? We actually put this is all done under local anesthesia. She's not sleeping. We just make a little inject lidocaine or numbing medicine, and then we put a little needle hold, and then we can lift the face using threads, right? And the threads gets absorbed slowly over like 6 months, and the lifting lasts for 1 to 2 years. So there's no minimal downtime with the PDO threads. And you might have a little swelling. Sometimes you can have a little bruising, very minimal. And then the swelling lasts about maybe 2 weeks. She may feel a little pinch now and then because the threads have a little barb. It's like a little tiny fish hooks that lifts the face. But when it gets close to a nerve, you can feel a little pinch.
Okay.
But that goes away.
Okay.
And the thread slowly absorbs over 6 months. So that's the most big bang for the buck, to lift the face. So if you lift the face, this line disappears, and also you can get rid of the fat. That's my recommendation, and I've done that combination on a lot of my patients, and they're very happy. I mean, this is not permanent, of course, but doing the under the fat removal is semi-permanent. But we can't stop aging. You'll continue to age, but when you do the endolift, it melts the fat.
Okay.
So when you melt the fat, it doesn't come back. So the results are very long lasting. Yeah. So that's my recommendations. Downtime for endolift is fairly minimal. It's the first week she's gonna have swelling. First day, not so much. Second and third day, much more. She's gonna have the swelling for about a week, and then slowly over the following week, the swelling goes down. She'll continue to heal once the area swelling goes away. It still needs to have the body remove the fat that I just melted. At the time of the procedure, I'll try to milk out as much fat as possible through the little hole that I made. But there's always some fat, melted fat that's going to remain, and the body needs to remove that slowly over time.
So you said you do the procedure, second, third day, it'll be swollen. What about the fourth day? The fourth day goes down.
It's like first and second day much more, and then slowly over a week. So plateaus around day 4.
So the same swelling should happen second and third day will be just like a whole week. It won't get worse. It'll just stay the same.
Yeah, well, people are different, but typically by the third day, it's the most noticeable. Okay. And then after third and fourth day, about the same. Fifth day starts to decrease. And then in 1 week, a lot of the swelling's gone, but it's still present, noticeably present. And by the second week, almost all the swelling's gone.
You can still go to work every day.
Oh, yeah, you can go to work. They're gonna say what happened to your jaw, but you can work. I mean, it's just swollen. It's not like so bad that it's gonna look horrible. It's gonna be noticeable, of course. Also, you need to do right after the procedure. You need to do a lot of ice compresses, right? So try to decrease the inflammation. You do the ice compresses as much as you can, and also prior to the procedure, I want you to go buy some compression bandages. These are bandages that you put under the chin, and it goes on top of the head, and essentially, once you have the procedure, you're gonna try to minimize the swelling to put the compression bandage under the chin, and also and it also when you're healing, you want the skin to tightly adhere to the muscle underneath, and that's it. So really first week is where the swelling is noticeable. Second week is dramatically improved, and you can work, and people will notice you'll notice the improvement quite early, but the swelling is tiny bit still there, and it takes about a month. And by the month time, it's all gone. But that's the one that's most noticeable. Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Okay. Let me do some math for you. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this down on your on the sheet because I have so many consultations. I'm not gonna remember anything. So you don't really need a full. You just need your cheeks lifted. The jaws, it's not really that bad. So I'm just gonna do 3 threads here just to lift your chin, and also we'll take care of some of that jaw line here, right on the jaw, and also under the jaw. So this is jawline and submental area. And these are 3 threads. Okay, let me do some. Okay, let's see here. I'm curious, how did you find me today?
Instagram.
Instagram, sure. Yep. Have you ever thought about any other procedures before Endolift? Have you?
Nah, but she was gonna get regular. She wanted to do the regular. I guess with the surgery. So.
You mean a liposuction? Yeah. Well, she doesn't have that significant amount of fat.
That's
so
what I told her too.
Yeah, and also liposuction, the downtime's a little longer. And because she's just very lightly loose, Endolift is perfect.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the buckle here. I'm going to tighten it as well. It's loose.
How you tighten it?
We do the Endolift.
Okay.
So we make a little hole. In her case, I'm going to make a little hole on the top and below the jawline, because she has loose skin under the jaw, also one under the chin. Okay. So under the chin, here's the chin, here's the jaw. This is the area that's all loose. So we make a little hole, and we put the cannula, and then we make anesthesia underneath, and then we do the Endolift under the chin to get rid of this. But because it's under the chin, you can only get this much area, because you can't get under the jawline. So I have to make another hole here, and also I'm going to make another hole on the top of the jawline, and then we'll get rid of some of the loose. It'll tighten the skin and also melt some of the fat. Okay. And that will make her jawline more sharper. It'll make her face smaller. Okay. And she'll look good. I mean, this part, the lifting part alone, is going to be it's dramatic. It's going to make her look younger right away.
I'm just not. I don't like the 2 to 3 years. That's what I don't like. Every 2 to 3 year maintenance on.
No, but I mean, but the thing is, it lasts like 1 to 2 years, but there's really nothing you can do not to extend it. I mean, some people extend as an effect lasting longer. It really depends on the person, but even, if you think about even a facelift, she'll do the face not permanent. I mean, it does last about 8 years, 7-8 years, that's it. So you can't stop time.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the endo there's no more maintenance once you cut.
So underneath, lower, we can get rid of the fat and tighten the skin, and that's more permanent because we're getting rid of the fat. The upper lid here, the chin that's fallen, right? Endolift does tighten, but it doesn't really lift the face up. Now, there's also ways to hide that your face has fallen. You can actually melt some of the fat that's fallen on under the chin. That's more permanent. But typically, it's easier to lift and then burn the fat. You don't have to decide now. I'm going to give you this piece of paper. All right. Okay. So I'm going to give this piece of paper to you. I don't want you to make a decision. You make a decision at home. We're going to.
What's more severe? When you do the threads, that's more downtime, like swollenness.
No. There's a minimal downtime.
Minimum downtime.
Yeah. The swelling is only for like a week and a half. And
so what's more, the threads or the endo?
Endo is more long. Yeah, 2 weeks. Okay. Thread's about a week and a half. And the thread, what do you call it? It has more lifting power. Okay. So endolift can melt fat and also recontour the shape of your face, but it doesn't lift. Gotcha. So most of the problem here is age when our face starts to drop. So that's why I usually offer the endolift with the threads, and when the thread lasts about 2 years, so it will lift up a lot of the tissue that I can't do with endolift.
I have a question now. If you do the endo, because sometimes I see people when they do that, and I'm not too happy that it makes them look like they're Asian because it put, you understand? And it's like that, you know what I mean? Like,
you mean the threads?
Yeah.
No, it's never.
You can see, because I see people normal, and then when they do the, I don't know what they do, but they, everything looks back, and you can see it, they grab their face and then stretch it back.
It's not, when you do threads, it's not that dramatic. It's just subtle. It's not severe. Okay, so when we're talking about facelift, right? That's severe because essentially you're taking the whole face off, cutting the skin.
So that's not threading.
That's a facelift.
Okay, so they won't look like it's stretched back.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, all those faces where you see that it looks stretched out, that's a facelift. Okay. When you do PDO threads, it's very subtle. It's not really that severe.
Okay.
It just looks natural. It doesn't. In the beginning, it's going to look a little higher, but then after the swelling goes down, it looks natural.
And you said that's about 2 years of threading.
Just one time lasts about 1 to 2 years. Yeah, typically 2 years.
1 to 2 years. So
it could be 1 year. But it usually lasts 2 years.
So if she comes, I mean, she'll have to come here every year. What would the
not every year. Typically, I don't even offer the thread lift at a year. Usually, they last 2 years.
Okay, so every 2 years, it'll be what from here? Come just to the thread, obviously.
Yeah, the thread. If the people, it's
you're not answering
unless I'm not answering the question because some people last longer, some people don't last longer. But on average, I find that most of the people last about 2, sometimes 2.5 years. Now, it's like people, have you ever had Botox?
No.
Okay, so patients who have Botox, they come here, they never had Botox, and they worried about, if I do Botox, I have to do it for the rest of my life.
What you do?
Yeah, and I said, Botox only lasts for about 8 months to maybe a year. And they get it, right? And they love the results, and they never think about twice to getting it again.
Yeah, but
right.
that's what.
This one, I'm going to continue. So I'm not asking, you have to, I do understand you, I don't want to keep doing this, but the thing is, when she never experienced the results of it, it's hard to judge, do I really need this every 2 years? When people do it, they see a dramatic improvement, and then slowly that improvement will wane or go away slowly over a year or 2 years, typically 2 years. And in that time, you may think differently about the procedure. I'm not going to say it's permanent. It's just not it. It's not it. Just that's the way it is. Yeah. So a lot of people try to make a decision. I don't want to keep doing this, every 2 years, but they never had it first place. Mm-hmm. And then once they have it, it wasn't so bad. Downtime's not so bad. The swelling's not so bad. I see that I look much better. And then they think about it, and after a year goes by and 2 years go by, they think differently about the procedure. I'm not here to pressure you. I'm just
No,
gonna
no,
give.
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm gonna address all your concerns
But
concerning
yes, I have
that.
a question. The thread, right? So suppose like you said, every 2 years. So she does it every 2 years. So I mean, she's only 31. So we're looking at every 2 years. And what happens after like 6, 7 times? Does it even have anything to hang anymore? Like what? That's
No, but the thing is, it melts, right?
yes.
Yeah. So, like, it melts. People do it, but there's always it's not like you do it and it's gone by 2 years. It's a gradual process, and some people redo it again, some people don't. So that's a decision that you can make later on, not now, because people don't know the results. They go, oh, I don't like me doing it over and over again, or like I don't see an improvement. They see an improvement, but it's hard to make a decision about repeat procedures when you never had it the first time. But also, I understand your concern. It's not long lasting. It's not permanent. So I don't want to start something now that I may have to continue later on. So that's the decision you need to make, and I understand that decision, but like I said, aging doesn't never stop. Even if you do something, we're just trying to keep our youth as long as possible. But our skin changes, our bone remodels, our face drops, our fat pads atrophy or goes away.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like Botox. Botox got so famous, but people do it so much that they look horrible on TV. You see, they laugh. You can't even see a line in their face.
But that's when you put.
They get addicted to it. They keep doing it.
Right. So there's two thoughts about Botox. If you put too much of anything in this world, if you have too much, you look abnormal, right? So I don't ever treat heavy like that. I always treat appropriately, light, right? I never want the eyes to droop. I'm an ophthalmologist, and it's like, where'd you get your Botox? And then the eyes are down here.
Yes.
I've never had that, so I tend to never treat heavy. And people come in, they go, "Oh, can I get the Botox?" I go, "When's the last time you had Botox?" I had it 4 months ago. No, I'm not treating you. I always treat later than, and all. If you do, people who have Botox issues, they may have put either too much in one place or at the wrong location, and they may like, for example, my brother, he self-injected with Botox, and then he had a lip droop. I didn't inject him. He says, "Give me some Botox, and I'll inject it myself." And I said, "Okay, don't do that." But he did it, and he got droopy. So the people who have Botox is never Botox. These people who have Botox had other things, which is fillers, right? There's fillers or hyaluronic fillers. There's also semi-permanent fillers. They have one also, the ones that get absorbed by the body, like Radius is a calcium hydroxyapatite that's slowly absorbed by the body and makes collagen. But so people who look odd, it's not always Botox, it's everything else that's done to them. A lot of them is fillers, and people in the past that overfilled. They put too much filler in, thinking that it's always better to just shove in filler, and fillers last for quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know it's too much to think about right now. I'm just going to give you this thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you, the staff in the front is going to give you the pre and post instructions, meaning the stuff that you shouldn't take prior to procedure, meaning like aspirin, Advil, vitamin A, vitamin E, some certain medications, and also like, I have the list.
Okay.
These are the things that you shouldn't take. And also post-procedure, what you should do, like ice compresses and all that.